And we are live from Clayton, North Carolina, in a bedroom, far, far away. How we doing, guys? How we doing tonight? How do I make it even? Which way is my big old head facing? All right, that's good enough. I'm not one of these guys that has it tilted or to the edge. I'm not that cool. Backwards hat's okay, but gotta represent for my hometown guy, Eric. I got a cat hair though, because I have cats. Cats and babies makes everything messy. How we doing? I don't know what lobby or draft we want to do tonight, so I was gonna kind of read the room, which one we wanted to do. Give it a little extra time today. Maybe we'll start at 8:40. We have plenty of time to talk. Maybe we'll do do one of my contests. I'm gonna fill it up. Maybe we can while we wait for people to come in, because we know it's a little earlier than we typically get on. Maybe we'll wait till we're averaging at least five viewers or something to hop into a draft, or give it another 5-10 minutes after that. I don't know which draft we're gonna do. I haven't figured that out. Let's pull it up. Let's pull that up, and then we'll wait. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pull up upcoming contests. We'll enter a lineup together. Let me pull it up. Holy cow! I got so many entries I gotta do. We are going to be busy this weekend, y'all. I'm getting the super itch to draft or start drafting again. Hold on, I was feeling good in the neighborhood. Share screen. I'm a bit of an egomaniac. I was rewatching the hen video I did with Eric. That team just looks so good. If anybody didn't see it, I do recommend it. It was a good watch. It describes our background. Not my background. How we know each other. It was a good video. It'd be fun to do more videos with him. He's a pretty busy dude, though. Let's see here. What am I doing? I'm sharing the screen, Felix. I'm just staring at myself. Derek, well, yo. How we doing, man? I missed you last time. Share screen. It was a long stream without you. I had Dennis though. Dennis and Polly, I think. No, Polly wasn't there. Who else was there? Jarvis was here. Draftkings Showdown. Let's make one of these together. And if this wins, maybe I'll buy some more headbands, or maybe make some merch to give out to the stream. Which I don't know how to do yet, but I'll figure it out. I thought about making with my logo back here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, probably not. Behind my head, that into a t-shirt. I think that'd look okay. I popped in, seeing that wife was on. I figured I want to make her question why you allow my dirty button chat. What up, Dennis? How we doing tonight? Thought we would make a lineup, and then maybe hopping on a draft at 8:30. The wife wants to watch The Bachelorette, so I decided, how about I do an early stream since I had today off because of Labor Day. So just trying to do just a half hour earlier than we typically. Well, I guess this is 40 minutes early. Got the kid mainly asleep. I don't think he's asleep, but try it. That's funny. All right. Well, we're going to start with Captain. Captain. Who has the highest upside? Who am I kidding? I want to play Gabe Davis. That's who we're going to play. Is there anything down here that'll give us money to play something else? The Funkinator? Did he stay on the team? Especially if the Rams have an answer to if Cam Akers, Darrell Henderson looking forward. Doot, 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 doot. 2 nights ago, I'll check it out. I watched a bit, passed out. I won't say it was our best stream, but it was fun for me. You know what, Derek? There were some perverts on Twitch, and I hate to be rude, but like, I guess the soccer guy wasn't bad. It was whoever the other guy was, and that dude needed to take a cold shower and come back. Other than that, it was a pretty good stream. It's funny to watch my wife try to pick players just based off of faces. She doesn't know anybody. Who could play? I don't know why I have this headset on. So I was watching a video, I guess. It kind of makes sense. Who could burn? Well, so if we save money with Isaiah McKenzie, we have to go Allen now because we got those two. What's the struggling point for? You know what? Darrell Henderson would catch a lot of dump-off passes. And I guess is it at the it's at the Rams. Okay. We'll go with the gay guy here. Because they're going to be trying to kick field goals. Because they're not going to score. He's going to take them down the field. He's going to be the one that scores it for them. And then 1,600. Lots of salary left. You can't stop the Cuppernator. Not enough for Stafford to get a bunch. But that looks like fun. I'd cheer for that team. I can see that one being duped. Oh, these entries. As soon as it looks like upcoming. And then just like see that tiny little dot on the right. It's like, oh, it's going to take forever to fill that thing up. Any lobby that you guys want to try do tonight or want to see me play tonight other than like a high stakes draft, preferably not? Yeah, kids were wilding today. Wilding. Oh, there's another $5 best ball. $25K to first. How many entries? I'm curious. How many entries can you do? Is it 150? So $750 for the potential of $25,000. That seems like not. Yeah, that doesn't seem. $750 I get is not that much money, but $25,000. It sounds like a lot, but will you just invested 25/5 of it and to get lucky enough to get there? I don't know. That seems like a wild thing, a wild trip. Like this 20 max makes sense to me. Did I max this already, or is this new, or is that one? Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Did you max out? I maxed out the Millie Maker Deuce. The $4. We were playing the $4 today. It closed. Oh my goodness, Michael! No. That's all right. as long as you got a bunch in, you could just consider those ones where they had an injury and just didn't advance. Don't worry about it, Michael. It's all right. I had to start doing 3 to 4 drafts at once to max it out. Yeah. I maxed it, like 2 weeks ago? We maxed it out. I wasn't taking that chance. I still am doing some slows on it. I got 85 to 90 in the middle. Heck yeah, dude. And then if you ship it, like, how do you even need to max it? Kind of like feeling. Which $4 are we doing? What am I'm lost. StreamYard. Are we gonna do this? The one that has 13 out of 29K. Are we doing that one? $4 is a. Oh yeah, we did talk about how we met. Sorry, I missed that one. Don't worry about it, Michael. It's all right. There's still plenty of drafts to do. The puppy came out, the puppy 4, which I'm not doing, but if you had an extra 750, heck yeah, dude. I mean, I had the capital and a lot of availability of time to do it, and it'd be kind of silly if the person who won it all didn't do it for just like the sake of it. You know what I mean? But I needed 38 more teams, but it failed. Wanted to max. I have 112 teams in it. Based on what you guys are saying, it sounds like you guys probably aren't the only ones that didn't max it out. There's going to be people like me, buying for. Honestly, he's the only other person I know that maxed out DK. I'm pretty sure Liam was trying to max it out, but the 100K front 4. All right. That is one I will jump into at, how about 835? 835, we jump in. I can make sure we read the right title. 100K front 4, 20 entry max. $4 entry buy-in. Half full. Only the fast drafts. It's fine. Let's see here. I've been doing the Thursday knockout. Got 29 so far. The Thursday knockout. Oh, yeah. 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 I'll probably do a couple. Honestly, I want to invest more into Rainmakers, but I kind of want to see how Thursday goes. If Thursday goes poorly, I may not do as much Rainmakers, and I might go double down and go into everything else. Because I maxed out the Thursday Millie Maker. Oh no, on Draftkings. So 835, we'll jump into this. Get anybody else that wants to jump in here. We're doing the NFL Best Ball 100K front 4, 20 entry max, $4 buy-in. 14,000 people in this tournament already. And I have yet to put one entry in. That's crazy. I will say this. I will spend more money if I didn't work right, if I didn't have to work. I think I'd probably be broke by doing all these best ball drafts. Because they're literally nonstop now. At first, when they first all came out, it's like I couldn't get enough of like best ball tournaments, and now it's like I'm like overloaded with best ball content. Like that's why you guys are saying you guys didn't max out the Millie Maker, dude. There's gonna be so many people who don't max out almost any of these contests because there's just so many. There's gonna be people who focus on maxing it out. Good for you. Doesn't mean that they're good drafters. All it takes is one good draft. Now, do you have a better chance? Probably. If you're a good drafter, you have a better chance of winning it. The more you do. But just because you don't max something out doesn't mean you can't win it. You're decreasing your potential to win it. That next lineup could have been the one. You never know. That's gambling for you. I'd probably say, if you think about it, Liam's team, I highly doubt that he maxed it out by June, right? Last year. I'm just going to go off of his because I know for a fact that's when he won it. That was his probably lineup 30th. I don't know exactly, obviously. But if I was to guess, he's an all fast draft kind of guy. That if he did a fast draft, it's June. It opened up. I think they opened up late May, early June. I can't remember. That probably means it was like his 30th or 40th lineup, especially because I know he likes the barbell. I'm pretty sure, or maybe he did it all through the year. Last year, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm maxing 3 150s for the first time. That's what I'm talking about, Sir Sheeby. I think if I was doing barbell or modified barbell, I'd be more committed to maxing based on the GTO. Yeah. Like mine was a modified barbell. I mean, I didn't even touch, honestly, though. I did like 10 or 15 Draftkings Millie Makers right as soon as it came out because there is an edge. Like, there's an immediate edge for when tournaments come out for the rookies 99% of the time. Now, there's definitely some plus EV with some of the drafts. Honestly, I mean, maybe it's because I'm drafting mainly with you guys because I don't really have time to do that many drafts like outside of streaming, you know. But the drafts that I've been in haven't been like Eric's, where I see they get a Tom Brady second pick overall. Mine have been pretty legit like lineups, and I've seen the same names over and over and over again. So I don't know if it's just sheer luck that I'm getting in tougher teams, tougher lobbies, but I'm not like coming out with these like stacked teams like I see some other people do, but which I'm okay with because it literally doesn't mean anything because every team has to go to the second round where all these other mega teams are, you know, like we don't know what that's the stories. Those are stories for different days because that's got a show still come up. Michael, you drafted tonight. 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes on my clock. 3 minutes. 8:35. We are jumping in. 8:35. Sprite. Not healthy. But I'm bumping on track. No sodas next week. As soon as football starts, bam. Water only, which is not a big deal. But I do I do enjoy a nice little soda. And then back to the 16 hours on, 8 hours of eating, and then we'll try to push it to 20. It's not easy. That part's hard. Especially at work, man. It's like all I want to do is fall asleep if I'm like hungry. I want to be like 160 or 160. Oh, Jesus. I'd be like bones 260 by the time I go to LA. Which is, holy cow. That's in 6 months. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, exit out of this. I keep saying it. So I'm going to join, and then I want to be Lap Mac. I'm going to show you guys this house that I've been wanting to buy. But I gotta win like another like $200K to buy this house. After we join, I'll show you guys the house I've been wanting to buy. It's got 15 acres of land behind the house. I'm not going to be able to get it. It's already been 70 days on the market. And I'm not going to buy it unless I win another million, which won't be for another 4 months if I was to get lucky again. 1 minute. 1 minute. What am I doing? Got one here. Sit here. Ready. I'm trying to think of a crazy start that I haven't done in a while. Or players I haven't gotten in a hot minute. I don't have too many. I haven't been getting almost any Gabe Davis and ASB teams because of like where they're going now. So what if I grab? Because I would like to pair it with Mike. I was getting that combo early on with a running back. Enter. How many people we got here? Oh, we got 2 of 12. 2 of 12. So we're good. Hopefully you guys did not get in too early. I apologize if we're not the same one. Go, go, go. So stop screen. I'm going to pull up this house I've been wanting to buy. We're not going to get it. It's a pipe dream. But, man, this house. Let's go. It's pretty. It's a pretty house. Oh, man. Man, I want this house. You ever just like look at houses on Realtor? Can't afford it, but if we get another big hit this season, I might be moving here. That's pretty. That's a pretty dining room. Let's see. Did it start yet? Nope, hasn't started yet. So that's the master bedroom. That door leads out to a pool. What? That'd be the kids' bedroom. That's the bathroom, I think, in my room. I'm not sure. Bathroom is awesome. Little guest bathroom. Laundry. Kids' bedroom. Boom, bada boom. Other kids' bedroom. That'd be, I think, the other office. So we got patio. Drop the dog off here to go potty. I think that's AstroTurf. It's not like real grass. Pool. And then it comes with a father-in-law suite. What? That would be my office. This would be the man cave / my office. We'd be doing so much content in there. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream. It is a dream. Let's see. Do we jump? Oh, the thing has started. Stop sharing. And share. Share screen. Chrome tab. Draftkings. Share. Okay. Cool. Pick 12. Because, hey, we got, you said his name is Anthony in here? Hey, yeah. How much? It is for $6.59. $6.59. Well, yeah. So I'm trying to move, hoping to get out of here April or close. Yeah, I love my house currently. You know what I mean? We had plans to build right there, like next to this room for the office and whatnot, but. Yep. You guys are going to, not only am I in a lobby with all of you, you guys are just going to snipe every guy I want. Tough day. Tough day at work. Oh, man. What a lobby, dude. We got Dennis, Derek, and Anthony, and who else am I missing? Who else? Cap. Are you in here, Cap? That's it. Michael in here? And I didn't look. I should look. Oh man. Oh, it's so awesome, dude. It's so awesome. We're starting a movement, man. We're starting a movement. That's so awesome. These guys in this lobby are like, oh man, there's so much collusion happening. We got to report this. Oh man. How funny. Then Derek, then Dennis, then Michael. But first we got Anthony drafted up at the front. And then we got my fat butt in the back of the bus here. Oh boy. Well, I didn't get Najee. That's a first in a while. Well, one of you guys got Najee, I saw. Okay. I don't know why my uploader isn't working. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go wild in here. We're going to go Barkley. We're going to go Mike Williams. So two players I want, I'm excited to watch play this year. High injury risk kind of guys. They're probably not on a bunch of teams together. And if they are, I might have a unique team in the third and fourth round. And we're out here just having fun. $4. Get the players you want to play. I mean, that's how I'm going to play it. You guys take the plus EV from me. Have fun. I wanted Diggs. We probably get Diggs, or does somebody take him? He's gone. Let's see here. So the first round started CMC, JJ, Taylor, Cup, Chase, Eckler, Diggs, Harris, Henry, Kelsey, Cook, Barkley. And if you guys ever take out a championship and it came from stream, tell me to run it back. We'll rewatch the stream. We'll have fun. I'm watching one of you guys take down the whole thing, rewatching how awesome your draft was. I think that'd be fun. I got him, Derek said. This is my first share of Devontae Adams. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I have. I might have one share of Devontae. Not sure. It's not that many, that's for sure. Make sure I have a bunch of slows going on right now, so I got to make sure I'm on top of it because they switched to 1 hour. So I'm up into Ooh, Mark Andrews to 22. I'll take Braxton Berrios. And I will take need a running back like heavy, hard here. ADP. Not doing it for me. Sony Michel. 2 running backs through 18 on that slow draft. That's not going to go well. Kyle Pitts, early third. Interesting. So we got 5 people in this lobby watching this in the same draft. It's not a badge brigade, but it's not far from it. And we're a small group here, so that's pretty impressive, if you do say so myself. Maybe I'll get cold sitting in the glass. What? Gabe Davis is going to 29 now? Well, I had no shot. Well, maybe. Oh, I can't say that out loud, or somebody's going to take him. Or maybe they already know that he ain't going to come back to you. If you don't take ASB, Dennis or Derek, or I don't know which one. I know Dennis, and I think Michael's also on him. If you guys don't draft him, he's coming to me. Michael Pittman Jr. That's a good pick. Toast gets T. Who does Michael go with? Dun, dun, dun. Derek got Pittman Sutton. Okay, so I'm coming up. And a Norlowski. Bop, bop, bop. He's all yours. Thank you. I saw my shares. I put my DK exposures on Twitter. I know that the person was probably just messing. He's like, "Oh, so the diversification bros got to you here," and I'm like, "Man, do they only knew like if they watched my streams? Like if Dennis is in the lobby, you know I'm not getting half of my guys because we're on a bunch of the same dudes. If Derek's in here, I know I'm not going to get every guy that I want. If Michael's in here, we like a lot of the same players too. It's like it's not that I want to diversify that much. It's just kind of have to." And I think I'd probably say most of my drafts on stream or on DK were streamed. I'd say over half, right? Because we last 2 months, last month and a half, probably got probably a little bit more than half are slow. So maybe not all of them, but quite a few of my drafts have been on stream. And that's why I think my exposures on Underdog were like so heavy because one, I drafted a lot earlier on Underdog. I was getting them all in. So you'll see like my exposures to like certain players like super crazy or like high, but they're like better. I don't know how to explain it. It's silly. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kittle. Going in the fourth. Haven't seen that too often. Who got Kittle? I'm out here saying I had, drafting a little bit harder teams, and then Kittle going in the fourth. I feel like I've only seen her go in the fifth or sixth these days. Maybe haven't been drafting enough. I remember when Cam Akers was going in the early third or mid third, not early third. Godwin's a good pick. We love to see it. Comes back with Brandon Cooks. So, superior upside with a lot of potential for downside for re-injuring, a lot of comebacks from ACL, pulled hamstrings on the other side. It always happens for a lot of the people, but I believe in Chris Godwin. He's a stud. So over the weekend, I was watching some tape, and I was just like kind of player evaluating Trevor Lawrence, and I was just like kind of like watching him play, and I got to his second Houston game, and I realized Houston put up 30 points twice against the Jags, and I'm like, that defense wasn't terrible. You know what I mean? They shut out the Bills for crying out loud. So I was like, well, if they could do that to the Bills, like, what's to say that this offense isn't like just really good, and they're just being miscast as bad because they can't win games. Like, even though like I already am high on the Texans or whatever, but it's like what if Cooks is a stud still, which he is. I'm not. There's nothing against Cooks. It's just I don't know. I'm not drafting too many Cooks because I'm making the bet that the best player on that team is Nico. It's a good pick. But I mean, honestly, I love all these guys. So I was hoping he'd come back to me, so maybe I could get the Detroit stack. We know we love Dameon Pierce and Bateman and Hurts. I love Bateman, but not really much this team. But shucks. Oh shoot, I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. Alrighty. We'll go Deontay here. What are we looking at? Yeah, we like what we're saying here. We're going to go with Brandon Ayuk. I know I'm not going to get Lance. There's just no way he's coming back to me. But we're pretty solid at wide receiver. And when I say pretty solid, I like all four of my receivers. His is health dependent, but other than that, I feel like it's a different team that I've built so far than I usually have. And I like it. I probably should get more Breece Hall, but I just can't seem to pull the trigger on a backup running back. I've been smashing Lamar whenever I can't get ASB. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Except for this draft, I have very little Mahomes, and I think he's got huge upside with the right stacks. Yeah. I have nothing against Mahomes because clearly he's like the top quarterback, if not like top two. You know what I'm saying? If he's not the second best, he's definitely the best, right? But that receiving core does make me a little nervous. Like, MVS has had some injury history, a little bit. So, what if he can't stay on the field? What if Juju goes down? He's already dealing with this knee swelling stuff. Not to say that he can't be a stud out there, right? And then Sky Moore, we all kind of agree on. Like, he's going to be good. If it's not this year, he's going to be good next year. Like, he's a good player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Kelsey, he's a little bit older. He's been killing it every year. Doesn't mean he can't kill it again. I mean, we saw Antonio Gates and Tony Gonzalez. Like, they're studs forever. I think once you're a stud as a tight end, you're a stud forever. So, have you been mixing in some Justin Watson? I do have some Justin. Like, when I say this, I probably have like 6 shares of Pat Mahomes. Right? I have I think I have a couple with Sky. I have a couple with Juju, and I have a couple with MVS. And maybe I can't remember exactly, but I think I have one that's a double stack. Like, one of those two is a double stack. I think it's MVS and Sky Moore. And I think the other one where I have Juju, I paired it up with Justin Watson because I feel like if I don't cucking myself, but if Juju goes down, I think Justin's the guy that kind of fills his role. I could be wrong though. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I watched the tape. I felt like a Juju type player. So I was like kind of handcuffing myself a little bit with him. Does anybody remember what was the first day Best Ball Millie Open started? It was literally the Monday after the draft, wasn't it? Or I know it was a Monday because there was a Best Ball breakfast Monday or whatever that Pete does. That he turned into a brunch. But no, I cannot remember the exact date. But it was like 3 months ago. Right? Because we're September. Last month was August, July, June, May. So maybe, was it early May? Or was it early? Yeah. I think it was early May. I have not been focusing on this selection. I am feeling bad about this pick. Well. Look what we have here. Dawson Knox is what we got. As I always like to say, I just want a piece of that last game. Just a piece. It doesn't got to be the full team. It doesn't got to be the full game. I just want a piece. Franchise just picked up a naked MVS 20 picks ahead of ADP. I hate DK sometimes. That's another thing about DK. It's like I hear all these sharp drafters. I got this, and this guy. But, man, if you got that, and that guy, what picks are they getting? Because it sounds like they're going to probably ruin your stacks. which is whatever. That's why everybody's team looks great. But if you really look into the details, there's some reasons why they got really good players here and there. That's Anthony. Oh, Anthony got naked MVS. So I'm out here talking about him. Sorry about that. And Michael. We got one person from Twitch. Hey, how you doing? Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. I don't bring much to the table, but hey, I would appreciate it. It probably makes me look a little bit better on Twitch, even though my main squeeze is YouTube. Right? Actually, I could do that on here. What's it? Banner. Please subscribe and hit that like button an odd number of times. That's the only thing I edited. I just put an odd number of times. That's all I did. I'm not very creative. I will say, though, I think it was like 3 days ago, I got 17 new subscribers. So I don't know if I need to be saying it more because that was awesome. 17 new subscribers? Like, come on, guys. That's insane. Good job. Thank you. And now we're like almost to 180. We're almost we might hit 200 by the time the season starts. If I get another day like that. Imagine hitting 200 subscribers in 1 year for 30. How old am I? Jesus. 30, 88, 22. I'm a 33-year-old father getting almost 200 subscribers in 2 months. It's like, oh, what? Crazy. I know that Liam just hit 1,000, so that's congrats to him, man. That's awesome. Congrats to him. Anthony! Hello, ladies. Did any of you guys watch WWF back when you were younger? Because he was one of my favorites. Hello, ladies. The Godfather did. Oh my goodness. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I just knew that he had beautiful ladies behind him like 90% of the time. So I was like, yeah. That was like, what, 9, I still watch the WWE. I wish I did. I wish I didn't fall out. I fell out right as soon as JBL, Bradshaw, as I knew him, turned into like a big figure. I don't know. I kind of lost out around then. Right? I lost out right before it. Like the ultimate thing I loved was like ladder matches and whatnot. So the Money in the Bank, had I been watching, that would have kept me in it for the rest of my life because I was a big, ladder match guy. Some days the chat combo is really good, says Jarvis. So you didn't watch the Cena run? I caught the very beginning of the Cena run when he was just like rapping on his way to the stage, but no, not when he's like this 15-time champion now. Though, like I caught like bits and pieces. I'd kind of tune in during WrestleMania, so I kind of knew he was big, right? But oh my, why is this all? I have 14 picks past ADP. Where are we at? 3, 4, 1, 1, 4, 3. What if Stafford pops off going against Mike Williams in the final game, or maybe they just shoot out? I get the highest quarterback in that game. I did want to point out, I don't think it's a problem having the same position in the same game going against one another in the final week. I had Chubb and Najee Harris, and that worked out perfectly because no matter what, I was getting whoever scored the most points that week after my other running backs and receivers had already popped off. I just needed one of those two dudes to be amazing. And had it just been Chubb, I don't want $1 million. But since I had Chubb and Harris and one of them did good, it's not amazing thought process, but it is a thought process there. Yeah, I was a big RVD and the Hardy Boys. Hardy Boys were my favorite tag team, favorite people to watch in the WWF, WWE, whatever. They were my favorite. Those are the ones I always like try to be. When I was a stupid child jumping off my garage roof, doing silly stuff. You know how it is when you're a kid, and man, they were insane. Insane. Oh man, good players out here still. We don't need to see quarterbacks anymore. We're good. I think we're good. Yeah, 7. Oh, Isaiah McKenzie is off the board. I haven't been doing this, so it's like I always get to the clock and I'm like, oh, not like that, but that's how my brain feels. Stress. Do 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 do. Can't take 15 of my guys. Sorry, I had a pair with my Allen. Oh, you're good. Whoever you took. Oh, I missed some things. I was 1 second away from picking Miko. I couldn't do it. Some players are just too gross. I can't even describe it. Yeah, I always forget that Miko's even on the team sometimes. You know what's funny? I was so like, I don't know how like right word is nervous, but like one of the first things I did was jump onto this guy Bradley Stalter. He has the Best Ball fantasy. He hasn't been putting out. At least I haven't seen it as much content as he has in the past. I know he had a newborn, so I'm sure he's busy. But I jumped on his podcast and his show. It was like one of the first things I did like this season full time when I went full time to this. I should say full time to this. Doing this as like I'm doing this every month, every day as much as I can, kind of thing. Yep. Romeo Dubs, Jahan Dotson. We're just gonna slap it on there. I know that I may not get Nico. It is what it is. I can't pick him at one. I mean, I could pick him at 130, but it's like there's a potential that he makes it back. But I got a lot of them, so I'm not gonna cry. I already forgot what I was saying. Sorry, I had a pair with my own. Anthony, if that MVS pick is the reason MBVM doesn't win the Millie, I will never forgive you. Oh, it's a good thing this is the Millie maker, Michael. Sorry, it's all right. We're all. Hey, if you didn't want to get your players taken, this is not the lobby to be in for you. This is the get your guys lobby. If that's his guy, that's his guy. Logic does not matter in this as much. Well, there's logic, but there's not as fear-based drafting. We are not ADP slaves over here. You draft the guys that you want to get. There's no such thing as sniping, I should say, in this lobby because everybody can have a guy. So yeah, I really want to win another Millie Maker so I can buy that house. It's $659. It had 3,000 square feet, 15 acres with a lake attached to, a creek attached to it. Has a boat haul. I could do so many cool stuff. So many videos I could do out there. It'd be fun. Oh, I know. We're just having a good time. we're all about having a good time here. If you want to take a serious, we have serious conversations. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you only want serious content, I'm not your guy. There's plenty of boring guys out there. I shouldn't say boring. Serious people. Like this, he's a really nice guy. Yeah, I think he's trying to be light, whatever. But it's like they just come off as just very only logical comments coming out of their mouth, which is fine. The stealing bananas guys at RotoViz, they're just like, if it's not football, it's not coming out their mouth. It feels like, like I watch them, so I was like, it's entertaining to me, like all the smart things that are coming out of their head. And him, Leone's really smart. I listened to him a bunch. And the guy that won it, Justin something, I'm not good with names, so I apologize. Justin, not Justin Freeman, because that's the guy that keeps coming to my head, and that's the guy that's on Pat Mayo. Justin. I watch all of this stuff. I don't know why I can't remember it. He won BBM 1. Is that last year's BBM? Justin Herzig. Thank you, Sean G. Thank you. Yes. He's not like the most personality, but he's a great person to watch if you want like serious brain input. Yeah, look, I'm in every chat. I may not like talk in every chat, or I may not like even be on like the chat. I might be watching it on my TV. I was like at my mom's house, and I had to just I had it in my ear. I put it in my AirPods, so I was at my mom's. I had one in. Just there's not enough time in the day to not get your information. I try to get as much information from everybody. I kind of want to know what they're thinking. I want to hear that little piece of stat that they know that I don't know. I want to know what they do know. And obviously, like there's people and they have their opinions, and I like to hear their opinions. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take. It's like when you guys listen to me. It's not like whatever I say is gospel. Like you guys hear what I say, you take it into account, and then you make your own decisions. So I listen to everybody. I listen to Pete. I started listening to this Fantasy Flock guy because of Dennis. The Herzig, the Stealing Bananas with Ben Gretch, and that Sean, and I'm trying to think of the other guy's name that they do RotoViz. The guy with the long hair, and then there's the guy with the British or accent. I'm not good at where the accents are. Now that the Millie is closed, how do you feel? Is there any comparison to last year? I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a really good feeling that I was gonna dominate last year, and I did. I had a 50% advance rate, and obviously I didn't plan for the playoffs. Last year. This year, I believe that Najee's a top 3 running back. I think he's the best running back. But I believe he's a top 3 running back. No F's given. Like, I don't give 2 F's to that. Anybody can disagree with me. So, to me, I killed it. You know what I mean? Because all those teams I paired up with him and, like, with all these other players that eventually rose. Like, Nico Collins ended up rising. Like, I feel really good. I'm going to put it that way. I feel really good. Clearly, things can happen. But this year, I took a way stronger, I wanted, hey, last year, I kind of did a little bit of diversification, like a little bit, because I was like, what if I am wrong? You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't rich last year. You know what I mean? Like, this year, I got a little extra cash. Yeah, well, I should say a little extra cash. I got a lot. But I'm only using the money that I've earned through working to play. And it's like, I want to either be right, like we talk about on the stream, like 90% of my lineup, 50% of my lineup, all the same, and then having little variations here and there. And I want all that. Like, if I could push out, if I could get another 50% advance rate over all of my teams, you know how many teams that would be? That'd be 800 plus teams that I would advance. That would be insane. Because and obviously the draft has changed, right? But I haven't changed the main people that I've been drafting. I just realized I picked him way later than he needed to be. I was all the way down at the bottom. You know what? Get your guys. Get your guys, guys. Get your guys. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, my last tight end. So I'm good at tight end. We got a couple running backs that we like here. Mark down a couple running backs. So I don't do that again. What in the world? Why is Tyler Goodson going? Are you telling me that Tyler Goodson has a higher ADP? All these people have higher ADP than what do they know that I don't? Who is this guy? How does he have a higher ADP than Hassan Haskins? Or Chris Evans? What? Who are these people who are drafting this guy? Like, how does Tyler Goodson have? I get it that it's like we're talking about point tenths over here, but it doesn't make sense. That does not compute, as they may say in the biz. Holy cow! I can't believe I was not scrolled up. But overall, I would be happy. I think this year preparing for the playoffs, I'm more likely to advance to the finals and have a good finals week than I was last year. So if I can get half of the advance rate that I had last year, which is like 20, would be 25%, that would be 400 teams into the playoffs, right? If I can get 400 teams into the playoffs and I like the schedules that I've put together on those teams, think about the amount of teams that I'll advance from the playoffs this year versus last year, even if I had half the amount of teams. I think I'll do well. I think. I could be wrong, but I think I'm going to do well. Yeah. I mean, how do you guys feel this year? Do you guys feel hopeful? I mean, this year there was zero. Like, Tim Patrick was the only injury, right? Obviously, Brian Robinson. Excuse me. But that's different. There's just guys coming in with injuries, but they were not injured. You know what I mean? Like Will Fuller technically broke his pinky and he's still not back. Michael Thomas is coming in with that weird. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's healthy. I don't understand if he's healthy or not. It's tough to tell. And like Chris Godwin's coming in with that ACL. There's more people coming in with injuries this year than like we had injuries last year. Hearing you feel confident in your draft picks, me feel confident in mine. Awesome. I have a few drafts where 15 rounds, and I take quick roster checks and I go, that reeks of a Millie King. That's what I'm talking about. More of an edge drafting earlier or later. For me, the way I draft next year, I'm barbelling heavy early and mid. Heavy early to mid. I want to be practically done as soon as training camp starts, at least on Underdog, because all those teams right before, like, there are some pretty spicy rosters out there. I will say that. They're pretty spicy. Like, there's no way you could get those kind of rosters now. And it's mainly because I was so bullish on certain players. Like people, like Dameon Pierce after the fact they saw him play. If you did like 5 minutes of watching highlights or any, you could literally. I typed in Dameon Pierce all carries. You know what I'm saying? I did type that and I watched every one of his carries. The guy was a monster. I knew he was going to get a starting job. It didn't. It's the same with Tyler Beatty. The fact that he got cut is like blowing my mind. He must have just pissed somebody off, or they were really not impressed there. Because what he did, I mean, he was taking every screen to a house call. So like, he's like Darren Sproles-esque. I thought Tyler Beatty was like in the passing game. Like that's who I compared him to. So like, if he gets a job, if he got picked up by like, it's weird that Trey Sermon went there, but the Eagles, I think he'd outplace Kenny Gainwell like that. But that's my opinion, So that's why I was so heavy on Dameon Pierce. I wasn't heavy on Tyler Beatty on the BBM3 because of where he went. And they don't really do a lot of dump off passes. Like Lamar Jackson will dump off the ball. Don't get me wrong. He's like probably middle of the road. But it was like the fact that he went there kind of low capital. I put some shares. So I'll have like 4%, probably 3%. And I like him. But it's just like bad situation. But Dameon Pierce, good situation for him to succeed. Bad team, but bad teams can get carried by good players, elite players. And he was an elite player. It was not his fault that he was a player that didn't, go higher. His team was awful. His coach, Dan Mullins, should not have had a job at Florida. I would have done a better job as a coach, and I don't know anything. I don't know how to call a play. What about Likely? Dennis, I will say this. I am a bit of a boomer when it comes to tight ends. Until last year when Pitts went early, right? He's a bit of I can't say that word correctly. Anonymously. I can't say it. That you know what I'm talking about. I thought Pitts was, but Likely, I would love to see it like come into fruition. Him being like this stud tight end, but I think he's going to be a very boom or bust, a very spike week tight end, which is good for best ball, right? But I think there's going to be a lot more busts in his play than there are booms. But he has the potential for late season, which is what we're looking for here. Late season booms. So hypothetically, let's say Mark Andrews gets his knee twisted. He's out for a week or two. Well, Isaiah Likely is going to all of a sudden be like the number 3 receiver probably or target in that offense. So very possible. I agree with that. Training camp did nothing except verify for a few of my suspicions and crank up my ADPs on some of my favorite guys. Yeah, so like all my favorite guys, like Zamir White, I was huge on because I knew Josh McDaniels is not like the greatest coach. You know what I mean? And so I was like huge on him. Get my guy Braxton down here. What round are we in? Is that my last pick? We're just out here having a good time. I didn't even realize that was my last pick. Yeah, I did. So next year I probably will crank out more teams before training camp starts. Maybe save like 30 on each site, so I have 60 to do kind of thing. But yeah. Grayson McCall made Likely. Okay, Derek, coming out with the names. Oh, EJ, yo, EJ. Everybody loves EJ up in here. Alrighty, Jarvis, what up, Dennis? Yo, what up, Derek? Everybody's yo. What's up, guys? Last draft before the season starts. Bachelorette tomorrow night. Bachelorette was tonight and tomorrow night. So after this, we're hopping on to that. We're gonna watch some Bachelorette and we're going to speed through the commercials. So my buddy Alex Ullman, he's not going to be able to make the stream tomorrow, so we're not going We're not going to do a person stream. We're going to have me here. We might do a Thursday night showdown lineup, and then we might run another $4, or we might do the single entry if that's still there. I don't really know. I haven't looked. And then what am I doing? And then I got to go watch the second episode. It's a two night Bachelorette this week, and then it's the week after that's Tuesdays. So we'll be back on Mondays every week. Talk about our lineups. Tuesday nights until the Bachelor is over. We'll be busy, but that's okay. We'll be all right, y'all. What I'm falling behind y'all. What up? Have at least 5 people in this draft. This draft was insane. It was littered with Best Ball Nation. We love to see it, guys. We love to see it. I got a lot of reading to do with these teams. I can't wait to look at them because I didn't look at anything until it's over. But I'm gonna read the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get to looking at everybody's team. When you do Underdog, do you load rankings from a site or do you just go by ADP? I actually do my own rankings based on, for instance, I don't want anything to do with Ezekiel Elliott or Dalvin Cook. So when I take them and throw them literally probably like 300, I go down, I put them right there. I don't want to see you. Somebody will take you. That kind of thing. I'll pull up my big face while we read these comments. Love all the BBN logos in this draft. You're about to see all of them here in a minute. Sean G, as far as sprinkling in players around your core, yeah. I love sprinkling guys around my core. I think it's the best way to do it. Now, I'm not saying it's the winning way to do it, but I do think that if you feel strongly about a certain amount of players, I say get those players and then just get different people around your core. And it's just if one, you feel good after when the season starts, like, hey, unless injuries happen, I feel good about my teams. Instead of having, you play however you want to play. But, like, if I played like other people do where it's like, dude, I got 8%, I'm hit the time with every single player, and I was a little above on one guy. I wouldn't feel good about, like, if I just get lucky, I don't know. I feel like you're playing even more to get lucky than I am. At least I know if that guy goes off, I'm getting paid. Like, that's how I look at it. If he doesn't go off, you don't get paid. But how many times do you win a DFS slate? I've won like 6, and I've been doing it for I've won a lot more than 6. I probably win 6 a year, 6 decent sized ones, not like nothing crazy, like thousands upon thousands, but like a couple hundred people, I probably win about 6 a year. So like I'm in like hundreds. We're just trying to find the one time where we win it big. Like I put in one lineup this year in a 50K tournament or a 100K tournament, and I split it 3 ways with 3 people, and I got $53,000. You're not always going to win. But you're just, when you do win, you want to be the one that wins at the top, is what I'm trying to say. Another thing is that early barbell doesn't prevent us from working the training camp news via Pomeranians and puppies. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Any of you DGens got any 15 bubble screens to do left? I think I do, but I think I'm going to do mine tomorrow if that's okay with everybody. That was fun. I'm late first draft with everyone. Good time, good luck. Definitely good time, good luck. I have a 15 single entry. Dennis, you could go do yours with EJ. We won't be sniping each other, and it's a single entry. So I want my guys. No, I'm just kidding. You do whoever you want. I drafted the 15 earlier. Wasn't there a $3.20 max last season? Yeah, there was. I did that one. That's usually the one, like the first one I do. As I smash that one, I do that one. All right, time to review our teams. All right, now let's go back to nope. There we go. There we go. Stay. We're going to start with me because I am selfish and conceited. I got Justin Herbert, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard, Mike Williams, ASB, Deontay Johnson, Dawson Knox, Brandon Ayuk, Cordero Patterson, Matthew Stafford, Romeo Doubs, Jahan Dotson, Tyler Higbee, Zamir White, Kendrick Bourne, Brevin Jordan, Hassan Haskins, Sony Michelle, Danny Gray, and Braxton Berrios. Somebody got Nico. Good for them. I didn't get Nico. I'm curious if it was a BBN fan. All right, we're just going to start from the top and see whose name is first. All right. We got Derek. We're going to start from the top. Oh, okay. We start with Trey Lance, Brees Hall, Damian Harrison. We know Brees fell down, so you got that as a steal, I'm sure. Diggs, Lamb, Pittman, Cole Kmet. I don't combine them there for a second. Juju, Darnell Mooney. Oh, man, this receiver is stacked. And you have Hopkins, you don't need him, so it's perfect. Carter. Oh, he's got the whole Jets backfield. Smart. Fields, Collins, Nico Collins, Matt Ryan, Hayden Hurst, Jeff Wilson Jr., Brait, Mason. Oh, you got all the San Francisco guys. Spiller, Jones. That's smart. I mean, heck, he might even go to San Francisco based on sometimes you never know. Yeah, it's a good team. Spiller fell to that late. That's good. That is a good team. We love to see it. A naked Matt Ryan, though. Interesting. I never would have thought. It's a good quarterback. Oh, no, you didn't get naked. You got Pittman. What do I say? Oh, blind. Blind as a bat. All right, who we got next? Michael K. Or Kaya. I'm sorry. I apologize if I messed up your name. All right. Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Damian Pierce, Devontae Adams as his first share, as he elaborated earlier, Cortland Sutton, Elijah Moore, Pat Fryermuth, Ramondre Stevenson, Sky Moore, Russell Wilson. Why I can't remember his first name? Shark. I really can't remember his name. DJ Shark. I kept saying Dustin Shark in my head. I'm like, is that name Dustin? Jalen Tolbert, Isaiah Pacheco, Alberto, Isaiah Likely, Austin Hooper, the triple tight end with a 4 tight end team. Okay, we love to see it because it's like, yeah, we like to see it. Kenyon Drake, Zach Moss, Kyron Williams, McCutcheon. Okay, you got a little bit off the wall here. Hey, this is the 4 dog. You can go a little off the wall here. You got your studs, right? You got your studs up here. Your team, your starting roster is impeccable, right? It's great. It's a good team. There's not one complaint, right? And you got a little off the wall with these guys. But if they turn out to be any kind of players, if this is your player evaluation, you got it, man. You nailed the sticks. That is a good draft strategy by Michael Kai. Dennis, we got next. Jalen Hurts, great QB1. Najee Harris, of course, we know that's a winning lineup already because we got Najee. Got Joe Mixon that late on that turnaround. Okay. And we got Higgins, a nice little team stack. Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith-Gooder. Okay, he got the triple Philly stack. Okay. Devin Singletary, because he just won a piece of that game, and he got a nice little comeback. Tyler Lockett, Tua Tags, Josh Palmer, Mike Gesicki, Russell Gage, Khalil Herbert, Zay Jones, Brian Robinson Jr., Cedric Wilson Jr., Zach Wilson, Quez Watkins, Mo Alley Cox. What a great team. Man, I love drafting with you guys. You guys like to draft good teams too. It is good to see. Last but not least, we got the franchise 912 Anthony. I can't say your last name. I will say Faya. I'm going to go with Faya because that sounds cool. Faya. All right. Oh, you got Josh Allen, JT, Darrell Henderson Jr., Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks, Christian Kirk, Mark Andrews, MVS. That was a controversial pick in the chat today. George Pickens, Julio Jones, Isaiah McKenzie, Raheem Mostert, James Robinson, Gerald Everett, Jerick McKinnon, Davis Mills, Mike Davis, Paris Campbell, and Nick, Westbrook Ikine. It's Nick, right? Okay, it doesn't even show it there. And Laviscus Chenault, the new wide receiver in Carolina. Yeah, dude. As usual, Best Ball Nation killed this. I can't wait to look at this team in particular or this lobby in particular. This might be my only entry in the $4, so it'll be easy to find. And it'll be fun to see all these guys, and we're competing year long with these teams. We'll check. We have to 100% check on this team. This has got the most people I've drafted with for sure. Okay, so now we are back here. Bruh, I caught the end of the draft. I apologize, Jake. I had to go early because my wife and I have got to catch up and watch The Bachelorette. Typically, we don't draft on Mondays. I forgot. And there's an episode tomorrow. So the next couple days might be earlier drafts just because The Bachelorette's on, and I apologize for the inconvenience. We're going to be back on schedule. We have so much content to be putting out here every week. It's just me. So it's just going to be us. We're going to, if you have other things to do in your life, go ahead, do them. We'll always be here. We're gonna be creating out content. We'll be doing DFS stuff. We're gonna be doing, I don't know, fun stuff. I want Best Ball Nation, not only in Best Ball, but all DFS to take it all down. I want us to all be like collectively thinking the best strategies, like best players, the best takes that week. Let's make some good teams. It'd be cool to see like in the football Millie Maker, like 5 of us at the top, not like duped lineups or anything like that, but like similar lineups. You do your own thing. I mean, you could dupe my lineup all you want. You may be wasting your money. I have a lot more disposable cash than probably you do. Not like I'm trying to brag. I just don't want you to waste your money, because we're not always going to win it, but we're going to be going through the process of making good lineups every week. We are going to be doing best ball lineups. They do this every week at DraftKings. They have best ball teams that you can draft every week. They also have, like I said, the resurrections. We're going to be going over people's lineups that are like that you guys feel good about. Like, dude, this team has totally got the chance to take down the Millie Maker this year. Or, maybe we look at some of my worst teams. It's going to be fun. We got lots of content to do throughout the season. So just because the season's coming to an end doesn't mean we're going anywhere. Doesn't mean you don't have to keep watching. We have great, community here to chit-chat with. So, and as soon as the season starts, I might take like a day to create I'm sure it doesn't take this long, but I'm a bit of a boomer, so give me a minute to create a Discord for Best Ball Nation, and we'll put like a DFS section, and I don't know if you guys like soccer or I don't know what other things that people look at or watch or do. But we'll have like different sections for everybody so you guys can do your own thing. I know basketball is coming up, Best Ball. It's already started on Underdog. We might do a couple of those. I don't know anything about basketball, so maybe you guys can help me because I'm not that guy. All right. Solid team. Yeah, I agree, Anthony. Their team sucks. There's no Jameson Williams. Damn late night Burger King run. Hey, I had Burger King 2 days ago. I got the King burger, and it was like so tiny. I thought it was gonna be bigger than the Whopper. This burger was like just like this big. I was like, I'm gonna be hungry. We got this like a late night snack because we skipped dinner and we're like, let's get some Burger King. I think it was like $4. I'm like, okay. It was this tiny little burger. I am a big dude. I can crush like 10 of those things. I was a little upset. Well said. Support all teams. Derek had to take a call again. I'm back. Thanks for the kind words. It means even more knowing that I wrestled you guys in this draft. Yeah, I agree. BBN, you guys doing the ESPN Eliminator Challenge. Join BFFL if you haven't. We can try to find a sweat. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'll jump in there. Great teams, everyone. Thank you. I like my team considering it was a lot of BBN. Yeah, I was just happy that I got ASB in this lobby because he's like I was hoping to get Mike, Gabe, and ASB, but Gabe went at pick 29, which is absolutely insane. These days. Good teams equals money equals ladies of the night and Coca-Cola. Let's go, Derek says. This season. This is where we get weird with the lineups. Yeah, I agree. I think BBN finishes top 3 in the Millie. would be even more legendary than your wife or son wins it. Yeah, dude, if my son wins the Millie Maker, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do if he wins the Millie Maker. He'll never know. Like, I don't quite grasp it, but that would be insane. You playing the $5 Millie Maker on DraftKings on Sunday? Yes. And we'll be doing so I'm kicking my family out. I love saying that. We're not actually kicking them out. But she's letting me have like some peace and quiet while I try to do lineups. Now, I am a subscriber to Fantasy Cruncher, Run the Sims, and stuff like this. So I'm going to be going through the motions, and I'll be writing like my numbers down and what I think, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm going to be doing that live on stream, probably starting fairly early Friday. Let's just start at noon so I can take a shower, get in the right headspace, and it will start at noon on Friday if that's by the time they're gone. And we're going to go until probably 10 to 12 o'clock at night. Probably have some couple food breaks, you got to feed the brain. And we'll be doing like live streams. You can follow, jump in chat. Feel free to come in and go. Like it's for the stream, but it's mainly for me to actually get it done kind of thing. Last year, I stayed at my mom's. I left the kids here and I went to my mom's. Well, I ended up like being super distracted the entire time. I was talking to my mom and whatnot because if you guys know me and my family, we literally will talk to anybody for hours on end. And the fact that we know each other, they were buying a truck and we were counting like my father-in-law, he cuts grass and he had like so much money in cash. Then we just counted all the cash and then he went and bought the truck, whatever. And so the entire night, I felt like the first night, my Friday night, was completely gone. And then Saturday we were busy. And it's like, so this year, the whole family is going over to my mom, so I have time to focus. And even like talking to you guys will be okay because it'll get my brain going. It's not like I wasn't like not focused on football that week. And I did okay. I think I took like home 5K last year. And so, which sounds like a lot, but I probably invested 4K. So let's temper our expectations here. And yes, I have maxed out the Millie Maker. I have maxed out the Millie Maker for Thursday. And I have like 13 on the $100. I was putting one entry like for a couple days and I'm like, man, this is starting to add up. So maybe we'll slow that down. Yeah, we do. Anthony, probably a bunch of us have 10 plus entries to fire up. Sweets. Love me some Jameson Williams. Did your wife make you shave before your live stream with her? No, but like she does like me shaving, right? And we were going on a date. It's like, and I been meaning to shave it, but I couldn't find my electric razor. And it was like the Dollar Shave. What not Dollar Shave was it? Manscaped. That thing. I couldn't find it, so I just got a regular razor and just chopped it all off. Got out a bit early. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Yeah. All right, Michael. See ya. I'm probably gonna be heading out here in a minute or two myself, but so we gotta go catch the rest of that show because we're already an hour and a half, but we can skim through a lot of it, so we're gonna be good there. I won the Spy in 2019 for $50K. Nothing close to a milli, but that final play never had a better feeling before. No, 2019 was right before I had my daughter. So yeah, I won $50,000 on it was the Rams versus the Buccaneers, which is why I like always been big on Cooper Kupp and Chris Godwin. They won me my first $50K, right? And it came down. I was one play away, and I thought I had won it. I thought it was Cooper Kupp, but it was Tyler Higbee. And I thought I'd won $100,000, which even back then was obviously that was a lot of money. We bought our car with the $50,000 and had a couple relaxing months for my wife while she was having the baby. Alrighty. All right. He's gonna go right after me. So after you're done here, subscribe to Breathing Fantasy Football. Literally, he's going to go right after me. He's going to do another draft. He's a good buddy of mine. He's been on this show a few times. For the people that have been here, probably seen him. We love EJ out here. probably going to go start another puppy draft, $100 draft. So I'll catch you later. Later, Blake. Have a good night. That's big, Anthony. That's big. Yeah, it is big. That is big. It's all coming. Hey, I think people that can have won tournaments, that's awesome. That's good stuff. Gonna do my 15 single entry Mace Snipe Fantasy Flocks 24-hour bender. Nice. Felix, are you doing the single entry tomorrow for the 15? Yes, that is the current plan. The current plan is to do the $15 entry. I'm going to try to start earlier. Obviously, I get home at a certain time, and it's only so much time I can put these kids as fast as I can to sleep. I don't want to just ignore them and put them to bed, but because they have tumbling, they're going to be tired already. So, all right, I need to get going. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream. If not, hit it 3 times. I don't know. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, y'all. See ya.